Hey there, travelers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm super hyped to dive into all the latest Genshin Impact news, because the 5.6 beta is already underway. And let me tell you, this update is packed. We're talking quality of life changes that are going to make our lives so much easier, some tweaks to the upcoming banners, and of course, some spicy updates for the Abyss and Imaginarium Theater. So grab your snacks, get comfy, because this is going to be a good one. Let's get right into it. All right. Let's kick things off with the quality of life changes, because these are the things that really make a difference day to day, right? First up, a small but very welcome change. Intertwined Fate and Acquaint Fate. Finally, in version 5.6, we'll be able to purchase these directly with Genesis crystals. No more of that roundabout conversion. And even better, if you're pulling on a banner and you don't quite have enough Primogems for that 10 pull, the game will now show you not only how many Primogems you're missing, but also the exact amount of Genesis crystals you'd need to top it up. Super convenient, right? Next up, let's talk about the Imaginarium Theater. Now, this is a change that a lot of people have been asking for. Previously, even if you managed to snag all 10 stars in the theater, you didn't actually get any extra rewards for that perfect run. Well, that's changing in 5.6. Now, the stars you earn in the Star Challenge will actually give you completion rewards. 3 stars will net you 8 Sanctifying Essence, 6 stars will give you a Transient Resin, and if you manage to snag 9 stars in the Visionary mode, you'll get a Sanctifying Elixir. So finally, there's a real incentive to aim for those top scores. Okay, mobile players, this one's for you. Version 5.6 is bringing some serious mobile package optimization. We're getting a new system that lets you choose between downloading the full game resources or just the bare essentials. If you go with the basic option, you'll only download what you need to get started, and then you can manually download the extra files later on, specifically for story quests and hangout events. So if you're ready to dive into an Archon quest, or finally do that hangout you've been putting off, you just download the resources then. If you're the type who likes to have everything ready to go from the start, you can still choose the full download, and you'll have all the content available without any extra downloads. It's all about giving you the choice, which is awesome. And speaking of mobile, get this. We're also getting a new storage optimization system. This is huge. Mobile players will get access to an auto-uninstallation feature. Basically, once you finish certain quests, like Archon quests or story quests, this feature will automatically delete the resource files for those quests you've completed, while keeping the files for any incomplete quests safe and sound. Think about how much space this is going to save. No more manually deleting files and worrying about deleting the wrong thing. Here's another cool little quality of life improvement. A reference feature for character talents. When a character's passive talent or constellation mentions another talent, you'll be able to just click on it to view the related talent. The example they gave is with Escoffier's first constellation, which mentions her elemental skill. Now, you can just click on her C1 to see her elemental skill. This also works for Ascension talents and any other related character talents. It's a small thing, but it's going to make understanding character kits so much easier. Okay, how about this? We're getting a quick experience mode. This feature will let us revisit old story content that we've already completed. I don't know about you, but with how much lore this game has, it's easy to forget what happened in past Archon or story quests. With this feature, we can easily recap those quests without having to replay the whole thing. This is going to be amazing for lore enthusiasts and anyone who just wants a quick refresher before a new quest drops. And finally, on the quality of life front, we're getting a batch deletion option for map markers. You'll be able to delete multiple map markers at once, up to 50 at a time. I cannot tell you how many times I've wanted this feature. My map is always cluttered with all sorts of pins, and this is going to make cleaning it up so much faster. Okay, so that's all the quality of life stuff. But guess what? While I was putting this video together, some new information dropped about the Spiral Abyss. And you know I had to include it. This comes from Humdcat, who's a pretty reliable source in the Genshin community. So listen up. Apparently the new Abyss isn't going to stop at floor 12. Instead, we're expecting 6 additional floors. Yeah, you heard that right. But here's the real kicker. You won't be using just 2 teams like in the current Abyss. You'll need to bring 3 separate teams to tackle all 6 of these new floors. And with these 3 teams comes another big change. Unlike the current Abyss, where your characters start with full elemental energy, in this new version, your characters will start with 0 energy. You'll have to generate all your energy mid-combat. Talk about a challenge. And the enemies? Only boss-type enemies. No small fries like Hilichurls or Fatui skirmishers. just pure boss battles. This sounds intense, and I am here for it. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about the upcoming banners for version 5.6. By now, most of you probably already know who we're getting, but just in case anyone missed it, here's the breakdown. In the first phase, we're getting Escoffier, a new 5-star cryo unit, and Ifa, a 4-star character. Kenichi will be joining them as the rerun candidate. Then, in the second phase, we can expect Navia as the rerun, followed by Raiden Shogun as the Archon rerun. And of course, there's a whole lineup of 4-star characters featured on these banners, which I'll put up on screen for you. Alright, moving on, we've also got some info on the new bosses we'll be facing in the Spiral Abyss reset in version 5.6, along with the new Imaginarium Theater. And speaking of the Imaginarium Theater, the opening lineup is mainly focused on Electro, Cryo, and Dendro characters, with all the featured characters and trial bosses. Apparently, the 5.6 Imaginarium Theater is also set to offer thespian picture poses for Duke, Fiona, Farazan, and Kiting. So, lots of cool stuff coming our way. Okay, travelers, that's a wrap for today's video. Version 5.6 is shaping up to be a massive update, with new characters, new challenges, and a ton of quality of life improvements. There's definitely a lot to look forward to. I really hope this video gave you a clear overview of what to expect. Hey, and before we go, I wanted to give a quick shout out to all of you who have been supporting the channel. You guys are amazing. If you're enjoying the content and want to stay up to date on all the latest Genshin Impact news and updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'll be back with more details as they emerge, so stay tuned. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.